Compressors, 2 tanks, 2 desiccant dryers. Then on the wall is the reducing station for air, because we use 2 air pressures, low pressure and high pressure. Low pressure is 4 bar, high pressure is 7 bar. That's the reducing station. Blue pipe is high pressure, the salmon pink pipe is low pressure. Okay, this is the desiccant dryers which dry the air, so you don't get wet air into the hospital. The tanks is just, it fills up the tank, otherwise the compressor will have to run all the time. The tanks fill up and out of the tank it goes to your reducing station. Compressors, let's just switch one of the displays on. That's the displays, that's the pressure in the line, that 11.8 bar. They are set for very close to 13 bars. It will go down to 9.8. something like that, and then it will start up and fall up to 13 bar again. Okay, they are connected. You'll see there's a master and 2 slaves. One compressor will run for a certain time, and then it will go to the first slave and then to the other slave. But if the demand is high and one compressor can't keep the tank full, a second one will start, and if it's necessary, a third one will start. Okay, I think that, let's see what checks have to be done. On the compressors itself, there is no checks to be done. Oil pressure, if the oil go low, you will get an alarm on the screen to tell you that the pressure, that the oil is low. Then on this side is a device called the oil water separator. Then that has to be checked daily for water, that it don't overfill. I think it is full now, but it has to be drained. And then the other thing to be checked, I would say at least on a weekly basis, is this water drains. Just check, there's 5 of them. Just press this button and make sure they do blow down. Okay? There's 1 on each compressor, 1 on tank.
Check what?
Just to see that they work, okay, is just press the test button and see that it do blow down. Okay? Because if they stop working, you will get too much water in your lines, and then the desiccant dryers won't be able to dry the water, the air. So
you said there are 2 lines, high pressure, low pressure.
yeah, it's 1 line to the reducing station, that is this pressure.
Okay.
And at the reducing station it gets lowered to 7 bar is the high pressure, and 4 bar is the low pressure.
It's going to the one that's high.
Yeah, let's go to that reducing station. The filter, and how many suction usage is too high, it will switch over to another pump. If that's still not enough, it will use the third pump. But I don't think that will ever happen. I think one pump is big enough. Okay, the way it works, the pumps will put a vacuum in the tanks, and then when they draw vacuum in the hospital, it's actually taking the vacuum from the tanks, not direct from the pump. Okay? Then there's two secretion trap, and this white ones is bacteria filters. Okay, this filter also gets changed once a year, and then the secretion traps, if some fluids come from the hospital, it will go into the secretion traps before it goes to the pumps or the tanks. So this should be checked at least once a week, at least. And if you see a lot of fluids come from the hospital, maybe once a day. But you can see if it falls out. It's not a thing that you can't see. And like I said, this is just bacteria filter. On the control panel, you will see all three vacuum pumps is on there. You've got a tick if they are right. If it's faulty, it will have a red cross on it. Weekly at least. I don't know if you want to just show the oil gauge. Yes, that one. You can see the oil level there. So that should be checked, I would say at least once a week. Okay.
Can you demonstrate how do you check it?
Rotary plane pump. So it's a special kind of oil.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, can you start again?
Okay. This is the O2 generator starting with two compressors, one dryer, a carbon tower filter, an air tank, and then the two generators. Generator 1, generator 2. Okay. Let's talk about the compressors. The compressors is Atlas Copco, low pressure. It should start up around about 8.8, 8.9 bar to 9.5 bar. That's the running pressure. Then it goes through the dryer, which dries the air, because you don't want any water into your generators. The chemical in there, if it gets water, it will clog up and it will stop working. Okay, then just into a carbon filter, just to make sure the air is clean. And then into your main tank. Now the generators will draw air from your main tank. From the main tank, let's just talk about, we're not going to go through both generators. The air comes in through filters, make sure your air is very clean, through a regulator for your maximum pressure, because you can't have too much pressure also into your chemical, which is called zeolite, because zeolite, if the pressure goes too high, it will granules, and once it becomes powder, it doesn't work. Okay? This is the controller. You've got the two tanks, and it will pressurize one tank. It will take all the out of the air, and then it will open up and it will dump the oxygen, 93+% oxygen into the oxygen tank. And then it will close up, it will fill the other side, and the same thing happen. I think once we're done talking, we can quickly switch it on and just take a short video of how it cycles. Okay? So then here is the oxygen analyzer. Draw a sample from the tank into this unit through this regulator. We just want a low flow all the time, so we can get the oxygen percentage of the oxygen actually in the tank. So it's only a 93% one, so 94.6 is actually the okay. And then the other line, this one, is the pressure for this is the valves that open and close the air. Now this valves is this one. And they get driven with the pressure from this little regulator. So it's this four, and at the back there's three big ones for the output side. Okay? And then from the tanks, the oxygen that was produced will just go into now. This is also like a switch over system. It will use one generator for 12 hours, and then it will switch over to the other generator and use it for 12 hours. Now that gets done here. This is the two valves that determine which one is running. This one at the moment is running, and this is oxygen generator 2. We will show you the control panel on the wall now. So this one is running. If for any say something go wrong, we've got all these valves beside us. Because otherwise, if you open this one, it will bypass this valve. You open that one, it will bypass this valve, and you can get oxygen in. Okay. This is just a CO sensor to make sure that you don't have any carbon in the room and in your oxygen. You don't want carbon in your oxygen or actually in your room. Okay? And from here, you come this way. This is your control panel. Now this one, when you come in, you can see immediately which generator is in use. Yeah, it's now linear 2, in other words, concentrator 2 is in use. And here it will tell you, it will move from concentrator 2 to concentrator 1 in 5 hours. So, sorry, it's running for 24 hours. 24 hours? No, that one 24 hours, 12, sorry. So in 5 hours it will change, it will use this one and stop using that one. Okay. Also, when you come in the door and you hear an alarm, if there is a fault, it will tell you that there's which concentrator got the problem. Is it concentrator 1 or concentrator 2? And then this is just 24 volt to control voltages for your valves on the wall to switch over to the side that's in use. Okay? Nitrogen that's in the air after you clean it, just go out with that. one, this one. No, it's filling this one now. This one is on standby. See, it's filling this tank, which is this one. Then it's dumping the oxygen into that tank. Now it's putting the same pressure, it wants the same pressure in both tanks. Then it will fill this tank. See. Fill the tank till it's full to pressure, and then it will dump the oxygen into the tank. The O2 filling station where you can fill cylinders from the concentrator. On this one, you can fill 3 cylinders at a time. It won't go off. There it goes. All right. Anything to say here? Yeah, it's just I think the main thing here is the filling station. This is every hospital does this.